One thing at work that has just been a bit of a struggle for me is relationships. There's just a lot of gossip and slander and whispering and all the things, that breed darkness. So I've been praying a lot, and God's been growing me in many ways in that area. And it's amazing. I've been getting to see some of the fruit in my own life. I can tell by the way I react, or rather not react. And I can also tell because people that used to have a really bad attitude towards me, or just the way they'd approach me or react, I don't know if the way they would talk to me, it's awesome because yesterday, two of them, they were the first people I had encounters with that day. And both of them, before I left on Thanksgiving, it was like they were really crabby, especially one of them, towards me. So I'm like, God, I don't love them. I don't feel it. I don't see it. I can't find it in my heart. So Lord, will you just help me to love them like you do? Help me to see them like you do. And so I just started making conversation with them. I was just wanted to be a blessing to them, and I wanted to love them. So one of them, I had the opportunity to talk to, and I actually got to see her in a whole nother light. And then the other one, same, like within the same couple hours, I got to talk to her too, and she started confiding in me, like what this day meant to her a year ago. It was an anniversary of a date, and she just started confiding in me, and I just was encouraging her. So yesterday when I saw them, the one was having a really bad day, and I just got to tell her, I seemed to remember talking to her about the Lord before, and that she was a believer. I don't know how I don't know if I was assuming, or I just had that unction, or what. But anyway, I told her, I said, she said, people don't appreciate anything you do around here, and you can't make anyone happy. And I said, well, I honestly can't tell you what word from word what I said, but I just told her, I said, we don't have to please people here. That's not what we're here for. We're here to be the face of the Father. We're supposed to, we're here to love them in spite of the way they act, because that's the only way things change is by being an example. And I don't know what else I said, but that was a basic message. And so I was just encouraging her that she is an amazing worker, and she works very hard, and that I don't remember, but anyway, that it was really neat, and she was touched, she was blessed. So I gave her some encouraging words. Now the other one I saw in the hall upstairs, just like within the same hour, and she had the same comment to me to make in the hall, and she's really upset, really frustrated. And so this time I felt the Holy Spirit's presence all over me. I listened to her, and I said, you are a really good, these people are too, you are a really good worker. You work very hard. I can tell you're very loving with the patients. You really care about people. You care about your job. You're a team player. And just telling her that, and she said to me, she's like, a year ago, she's Catholic, I guess. She said something like, I don't understand this because I'm not ever been Catholic, but I used to serve at the altar sacraments every morning with the priest. And being that I have no idea what that really even means, I kind of do. I guess I took a theology class in college, but I didn't do very well. The Holy Spirit just started working through me, and I was getting to encourage her that the Father is the one that we work for, and He is very pleased with you and what you do here, and you don't have to please the people here, because we, are going to be examples by just doing our work with love and showing love to others. And anyway, the coolest part about that, I'm sorry, this is getting a little long, is that she said the part about serving the sacraments, and I said, we push carts with food in them. And I said, well, I said, actually, I'm like, I'm like, you're doing that. I said, now you're serving all day. And I like tap the cart, and I don't even know what sacraments are. But and I said sacraments, and I was tapping the cart, and I don't know exactly how it all came out. I felt the Holy Spirit all over this whole part of this whole conversation, and she just like shined like a light bulb. It's like something just turned on, and she's like, you are so right. You are so right. I can't believe I didn't think about that before. She says, you know what? She says, and this totally blessed me, she says, you know what, Angie, she says, you're different. I watch you, and you're different than the other people. You don't get involved in this, and I like what you're telling me, and I want to know, or I want to spend more time talking to you. And it was crazy. This was a person that used to like just kind of freak out at me. So anyway, long story, but it was just really amazing, just the words that God gave me for these two coworkers. I just kind of see him changing people around me. And then today, my boss came up and sat with me during my break, and she says, I know you like to read during your break. I was reading William Branham, and she sat down anyway, and she started to talk about the same sort of thing. And with her, God's teaching me a lot, but I just sat and I listened. And I just, again, encouraged her that we're here to be the light. We're here to, just be an example of the Father's love. So that's it. That's my encouraging word testimony. All right. Awesome. Bye.